I wanted to do this action camera and this accessory set slightly differently, so I've decided to make one video to show them both being used together, because I think they do go together really well because they complement each other just perfectly. So here I am opening up the VicTsing action camera, which I was really pleased to get. I'd read a bit about it, I read some other people's reviews, and it sounded like a really great camera. I already had a VicTsing action camera and that was quite good, but this one really is superb. I opened up the instructions first, but the camera itself looks fantastic too. You get a good instruction book with this one, which tells you how everything works, which is unusual for action cameras because normally the instruction book tells you very little. And I'm looking at it together with this Sametop accessory kit. This is a 17-in-1 accessory kit. I think they only count the bases as one and so on, and I think the 17th accessory is probably the case, because the last time I reviewed a Sametop kit it had the same stuff in, but it just came in a box, not in a case. Now this is a really fantastic kit and it complements perfectly the stuff that actually comes with the camera, as you'll see in a minute when I make a short video showing all the things that come with each. So first of all, here's a shot of what comes with the camera. You get your case, your waterproof case, you get an open back for your waterproof case for heat dissipation and sound recording and so on. You get an open frame case, which is great for sound recording. You get these straps and these bases that work with them, and a J-hook and so on, and a bike mount. You normally get a bike mount with a camera. You get a charging cable as well, and you get these things. I've never quite worked out what they're for, but I'm sure they're for securing the camera if you want to make sure that people can't nick it and so on. I'm sure that's one thing they'll be useful for. And then in the accessory kit you get a load of things to complement what comes with the camera. Now you do get some extra bases. That's quite useful because often you've got more than one case and so on, and you want to have bases on different things. You get a wrist strap, you get a head harness, you get a chest harness. You get this security thing which you can use in conjunction with the sticky bases. You get some more sticky bases. You can't really have too many sticky bases. And you get this floating handle with its wrist strap, a selfie stick which is useful for shooting over crowds as well as for taking pictures of yourself, a device which is I think mainly for cars, but you can stick it to any smooth surface, and also you get another bike mount. Using these things with bikes seems to be quite popular, so you normally get one of those with your camera and also one of them with an accessory kit. So really these two go together quite nicely. The only thing I'm slightly disappointed is that neither of them includes a tripod. I've got this camera on a tripod which I'm using as a handle at the moment, and earlier I was shooting from the tripod. I did just want to show you, before I go into using the camera with the accessories, the Nightshot mode. This is a room with the lights off at night, and this is with Nightshot mode turned on. I've done nothing else, and the Nightshot mode was taken a few seconds afterwards, so you can see what a difference night scene makes. I've got two VicTsing action cameras on at the moment, one on a chest harness, one on a head harness. Let's see what we can do.
Yep.
Lights, camera, action! So here's just a quick demonstration of the advantages of the floating handle with either of these action cameras. Now those cases will just about float, but they're quite difficult to pick out of the water, and certainly the camera's difficult to use in the case because you can't get your fingers on the buttons without touching the lens as well. And here's a very short sequence of the camera being used on a stick-on pad on a canoeing helmet, a very convenient way to get some footage. And here are two short sequences taken using the handlebar mount. You can see one of the main things that's in shot is my bike light. I suppose I could adjust the positioning of the bike light clamp so that wasn't the case, but there we are, just riding along a footpath, and in a minute we're out on the road, and you can see that obviously from a safety camera point of view it's recording the position of other traffic on the road, so should there be any problems you could always use the camera as evidence. Right, so I'm just going to start the Final Cam app, and press plus to add the camera, and let's have a look and see if I can find it. There we are, this one here. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I think it's right that time. And it's connected, and I just turn it round. Now it's quite dark out here and the camera is running in night mode. It says times 3.2. I'm not quite sure what I've done. I was pressing the up and down arrows to try and get it into ordinary record mode, so I'll just click on record for a minute and get it to... oh no, that's that. So I beg your pardon. Here we are. Good. So okay, let's go for... yeah, that'll probably be alright, wouldn't it? Oh, 3 meg. Okay, let's go for 8 meg. Much better. Right, now let's see what we can do. We can click on record and it should start recording. Yeah, there we are recording, and you can see the lights on my garden fence and so on, and the camera's adjusted for night view. That's actually quite good from an action camera in this light level. So that will do for a quick test of the camera app.